Hello and welcome to Harvard Rex On Demand Workouts. Today I'm going to take you through a 30-minute upper body and core workout. All you need for today is a mat and some weights. I recommend grabbing 2 sets if you have them. If you don't have weights, you can grab small objects like water bottles or soup cans, whatever you have to add a little bit to some of our upper body moves. Let's get started with our warm-up. Go ahead and roll those shoulders back. And reverse, roll them forward. Now I want you to make a goalpost position with your arms. Take your palms, press them up, and bring those arms back down. Like you were doing a press here, but no weight, just feeling that activation. Squeezing those shoulder blades together at the bottom. Making sure those shoulders aren't creeping up towards those ears. And meet me in that goalpost position. Now I want you to take your palms and rotate so that they face the floor. And go ahead, bring those elbows nice and tight to your chest. Your palms are going to face each other. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Open up those arms. We're going to add a little bit of movement to our warm-up. You're going to cross your arms over and under each other and give me a little step side to side. Let's get into it in 3, 2, and 1. So you're stepping and you're tapping, crossing your arms over and under each other right here. So hopefully starting to get that heart rate up a little bit. Awesome job. We're going to take this into some jumping jacks. In 3, 2, and 1. So find some jumping jacks here. Really make sure you're pumping those arms. Option, power jacks, just step it out side to side if you want that low impact option. Take what feels good for you, what your body needs today. Fifteen more seconds here. Keep it up. Last 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. We're going to take little baby squats and add some punches. I want you to find a little rotation at the top and throw a nice strong punch here. Awesome job. We're going to take it down to our mat. We're going to find some inchworm walkouts. In 3, 2, and 1. So take it to your mat. Walk those hands out to that perfect high plank position. Hold for a second, walk them back in. Option to add a little hop when you stand it up if you want. So that looks like this. I add a little hop. Do what works for you. We're not in this one very long. Awesome job. You're gonna meet me in that high plank position and hold in 3, 2, and 1. So we're in this high plank position. You're gonna give me some tricep push-ups. So elbows are gonna drive straight back, hugging your chest. You come down, you push back up. Option to be on your knees right here. Same thing. So our elbows are not going out to the side, pointing straight back, hugging our chest, feeling this in the backs of our arms, starting to wake up our triceps. We're going to be working our triceps and our biceps, mostly during this upper body work today. So finding that activation here. Awesome job. If you want to pop back up to those toes, or if you've been on those toes the whole time, way to go. Maybe try a couple reps. You can always come back down to your knees. We're going to go into some tricep extensions here on your mat. So I want you to walk those hands out further than you would for that push-up. You're going to lower those elbows so that they land right under those shoulders, and then push up through those palms to bring it back up. If that's too tricky, you can lower down one side at a time, push up one side at a time. Just alternate which arm leads. So those elbows are lowering right under those shoulders. When we did that push-up, our hands were right under our shoulders, right under our armpits. Here, hands facing far out in front, elbows lowering down. Awesome job. Woo. You got 15 more seconds here. This one really burns, I know, but stay in this. You got it. You can go up one at a time if you need. You can pop up to your toes if you want an extra challenge. Last 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Now we're going to work our arms individually. So go ahead and lay down, right hip on your mat, left hand out on the ground. Right arm is going to hug across your body. You're going to lower your right shoulder to your mat by using that left tricep. So it's like a single arm tricep push-up here, lowering that shoulder down and coming back up. Woo. Good job. We're going to switch to that other side in about 5 seconds. Switch it over, 3, 2, and 1. So go ahead and switch over to that other side right here. Right arm on the ground, left arm hugs across your body, lowering that left shoulder down to your mat and back up. So my left hip is on my mat, knees are bent, nice and comfortable position with that lower body. Really feeling the burn in that right tricep. Awesome job. So this is your last little bit of tricep work here. You have 10 more seconds. We're going to stand up and we're going to grab some weights. You stand it up in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Shake that out. We're going to come back to those moves. So don't forget about them, but we're going to give our triceps a little break. Grab some weights. We're just going to go into some traditional bicep curls to start here. So palms face forward. If you're standing, slight little bend in your knees. Nice strong core. Awesome job. Now, we're going to just find the bottom range of our motion. So from the bottom of your tricep to about 50% of the way up, go ahead and get into that right now. So you're all the way down, halfway up to back down. bottom range of motion right here. And now we're gonna go from that halfway point to the top. So top half of that range in 3, 2, and 1. So halfway down, all the way up. Halfway down, all the way up. Way to go. Hang in there. Awesome job. And find that full range in 3, 2, and 1. So all the way down, all the way up. We're gonna bring it back down to our mat. Get right back into those tricep moves, about 20 seconds. So not much longer up here. Awesome job. You're back down on your mat. Tricep push-ups in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and put those weights down. We're gonna pop it back down to our mat. So I want those hands right under those shoulders, elbows pointing straight back. Get into those tricep push-ups here. So we do push-ups, extensions, and then we do those single arm push-ups. Awesome job. You find those extensions in 3, 2, and 1. So walk those hands out so that when the elbows lower down, they land right under those shoulders. If you have to adjust after a rep or two, that's totally fine. This is a bit of a different move than we're used to, so. Again, if you need to lower down one at a time, that's fine. Just alternate which hand leads. And if you want to pop up on your toes, by all means, go ahead and do so. It's a real tricky one. Awesome job. Woo. We're gonna find that single arm push-up on the left in 3, 2, and 1. So you're laying on your right side, right arm hugs across your body, left arm out. You're gonna lower down with that left hand, right shoulder lowering down. Awesome job. Really feeling that burn. We switch over to that other side in 3, 2, and 1. So go ahead, spin over to that other side. Left hip down, right arm out. You're lowering and lifting. Awesome job. You get that break from those triceps real soon. Awesome job. Last 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, stand it up. We're gonna work our biceps again. This time, I want you to start in a hammer curl. So palms are gonna face your body, and you're just gonna curl from here. Awesome job. We're gonna alternate one arm then the other. So when one arm's coming up, the other's coming down, and vice versa. Go ahead and get into that. If you've got lighter weights, you can add a little speed to these reps. If you've got heavier weights, you can go a little slower. Awesome job. We take this into a cross body curl. So this is going to be one at a time. You keep going. I will demo in just 1 second. So you're going to curl right arm to that left shoulder, left arm, right shoulder. You can go ahead and get into that cross body curl here. Awesome job. We're going to be in this one a little bit longer. You got about 3 more minutes left in upper body. Then we're going to get into our core. So hang in there. "15 seconds. I want you to grab a lighter pair of weights if you've got that. Switch out those weights if you've got a lighter pair in 3, 2, and 1. We're going to start with an overhead tricep extension. So I'm going to kneel just so I can show you what we're doing. You're welcome to join me kneeling or to stay standing. Your elbows are going to face forward, 90-degree bend. You're going to push your hands up while preventing those elbows from pointing out to the side. They're going to stay hugging your face and lifting and lowering those hands, feeling this in those triceps. If you've just got one weight, or if you've just got heavier weights, go ahead and hold one weight between both hands, and you can do it like this. So if you've only got heavier weights or just one weight, you can still have fun. So overhead extension here. You're welcome to kneel or stand. Make sure that core is nice and engaged. Whew. We get to drop those arms in 3, 2, and 1. Now, I want you to give me a little hinge forward, and you're going to give me a tricep kickback here. So again, squeeze that belly button in towards that spine, tuck that pelvis so you feel nice and strong in that core. And then you're just giving me a tricep kickback here. It's not a swing forward and back, but it's a push back, nice controlled in, not bringing those hands in too close to your shoulders, pushing it back. Awesome job. We're going to meet at the back, and we're going to hold in 3, 2, and 1. So push those palms back, just hold here. This should really burn. You come out of the hold in 3, 2, and 1. So still hinge forward. Awesome job. We stand it up again. Grab the heavier weights if you've got them in 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Grab those heavier weights back into those hammer curls. You finish it out like this. So way to stay in this upper body. Not easy. A lot of work I've been asking of you these past 15 minutes. We're going to get into our core next. Awesome job. You drop the weights, 10 seconds. You're done in 3, 2, and 1. Way to go. You're going to meet me on your back. Lay it down. You're going to lift your head, neck, and shoulders. One leg's going to come up. Little touch of your calf, alternating here. Go ahead and get into it. So for core today, we've got 4 moves. We're going to do them 3 times each. Only one move is going to be in that plank position. I know we've worked our upper body a lot, so we don't need to do too much more. First round, longest round. You're in each move for 45 seconds. You recover for 15. Awesome job. 10 more seconds in this move. Last 3, 2, and 1. You recover. I'll show you your next move. You're going to be sitting up like you were going to do a Russian twist. One leg goes long, other leg bends. Alternate the bent leg and give me a little clap under that bent leg. Go ahead, get started in 3, 2, and 1. So you don't have to sit back too far. I want a nice flat back, nice engaged core, alternating those legs kicking out. Awesome job. Ten more seconds here. Yes, you can. Last 3, 2, and when you recover, I show you your next move. You're going to lay down, bend those knees to 90 degrees. You're going to press your palms into your thighs, press your thighs into your palms. You're going to extend left arm, left leg, right arm, right leg. In 3, 2, and 1. So really press. You can even just hold here. Really feel that engagement in your core. And then you extend, same leg, same arm. Awesome job. So this is move 3 of 4. Head, neck, and shoulders stay lifted this whole time. The lower that leg goes, the harder this is. Last 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. You recover. I show you your last of 4 moves. You're going to meet me in either a low plank or a high plank, your choice. We're going to hold this plank. We're going to pike our hips up. So plank to pike in 3, 2, and 1. So you can be in this low plank. You can be in a high plank and pike those hips up. You're just returning to that perfect plank position. If you want to take this plank on those knees, that's totally fine by me. You can either hold a plank or give me shoulder taps, your choice. Awesome job. So lots of options. You're welcome to do this in a high plank. Last 3, 2, and 1. So you recover. We do all these moves 2 more times, 30 seconds each, no breaks, just transitions. So starting, laying flat on your back, legs out straight, head, neck, and shoulders lift. You lift one leg, little tap, and then the other. Go ahead and get started. So 30 seconds should fly by. Nice and quick here. Maybe this is a nice stretch for those hamstrings too if you're a little tight. Awesome job. You sit it up. You've got that knee bend in 3, 2, and 1. So one knee bends. You're in that Russian twist-like position. Nice flat back, strong engaged core. One leg straightens. You're clapping under that bent leg right here. So it's like a little bicycle crunch in this high position. Awesome job. You're going to lay it down on your back. Bend those knees to 90. Palms press into your thighs. Thighs press into your palms in 3, 2, and 1. So this is where you start. Head, neck, and shoulders lift. This should feel really hard, just like this. And then if you want, You can extend right arm and right leg, left arm and left leg. Awesome job. You flip it over, plank to pike in 3, 2, and 1. So pick your favorite plank position. I'm going to start in a high plank this time, but you do what works for you. Pike those hips up, right back to that perfect plank position, no lower, and then right back up again. Again, you can be in a low plank here, same deal. You can hold a plank on your knees, or you can be in a high plank and give me those shoulder taps. You lay it back down in 3, 2, and 1. So you're laying down on your back. One knee hugs, little tap, head, neck, and shoulders lift. Last round through these moves, you got this. Awesome job. You sit it up. And 3, 2, and 1. You find that Russian twist position, and then kick those legs out. Awesome job. You lay it down, legs bend to 90, and 3, 2, and 1. Legs bend to 90, press those palms into your legs, and press those legs into your palms. Hold for a minute, lift your head, neck, and shoulders. And then if you want to start extending, you can. Option to just stay here in the hold. As long as your head, neck, and shoulders are lifted and you're really pressing, I promise you'll be doing a lot of good work. We flip it over. We find that plank position in 3, 2, and 1. So plank to pike here. This is how you finish out your workout. So stay strong, hang in there. Awesome job. Last 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop those knees down. You can come back into a little child's pose here. And when you're ready, come up on all fours. Let's just go through a couple of cat-cow poses. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, arch that back, and then push the floor away from you, puff up that spine. Awesome job. Now I want you to take that right arm, thread it under your left, drop that shoulder down. And unwind. Other side, left arm threads through. I'm just gonna face you. And you can drop that left ear down towards your mat. Awesome job. And come up on your knees, nice and slow. Give me a couple of shoulder rolls, up, back, and down. You're welcome to do this standing as well if you'd prefer. And reverse that direction. Roll those shoulders forward. Awesome job. Roll out those wrists. And take that right arm, bend your elbow, take your right hand, and try to pat yourself on the back, that left shoulder blade. And then you can go ahead and take that left arm to your right elbow. Feeling that stretch in your tricep. And go ahead, switch sides. So left hand past your right shoulder. Stretch that tricep. Awesome job. And just take that right arm, pull it across your chest. Open up your chest, squeeze those shoulder blades together, and then find that other side. And let's all stand it up if you aren't already. Go ahead and shake anything out that you still need to. Take a little baby squat. Big deep inhale, hands come up overhead. And exhale. And one final time, big deep inhale. Hands come up overhead and exhale. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Thank you so much for joining me. And I look forward to seeing you at some of my classes. Thanks, guys.